This video is made for adult collectors because something power of the Prime. I swear I laughed when he said that in the theater because all I could think of was the toy line. The glow up, kind of insane. What do you mean we go from this, who won't stand up, from this, to this, who is so much more solid. Oh my goodness. It's like night and day. And look at that. That looks so awesome. There he goes. Yolopark. Right after Scourge did another AMK Pro redo of a previous $30 AMK figure. And this being another Optimus Prime. Wow, that makes 3 AMK Pro Prime molds so far. And just like with Scourge, is it worth the extra 30 bucks to pick up? Well, yes, it is. And here's why. This is Yolopark AMK Pro Optimus Prime, and this was sent over by Yolopark. They've got a wide range of Transformers-related items on their site, with more on the way that may or may not have been spotted in the wild already, but as this is a sponsored video, I'm not allowed to talk about that any further right now. They have this guy up for pre-order, and he should be shipping soon, and if you use code TOYGUY at checkout, you can save a few dollars off your order on most items. Some items are excluded, but thank you very much Yolopark for sending this my way. Now back to the actual toy. This Prime is as final as it gets. The only thing not final that I got was the box because it was a blank white box, but this thing looks fantastic. God, I sounded like Mr. Fantastic from friggin' Marvel Rivals. The paintwork, it's got this nice gloss finish to make all the bits look like metal with some great shading and weathering to it. Not to mention they got the burn mark on the thigh, right? And the wash they did on the gunmetal parts really makes them pop a lot more. Like in comparison to the old non-painted one they released, it's like night and day. And the feel. The old $30 figure felt fine, but like it felt like a model kit. The plastic, the joints and whatnot. This though is insanely solid. It's kind of funny. Nothing feels loose, and the ankles actually hold him up this time. They also did battle damage, and it looks like wear and tear. It's not too intense, but it looks like an old-timey war robot would have this stuff on him. Like, it looks like he's been in a couple of battles. He also comes with everything. Like, everything. Both swords that go on his wrists, both guns that go over his hands, the Bumblebee movie gun for some reason, the axe, which I wish had some orange on it, a selection of rubbery hands, articulated hands that I keep on the toy, and an unmasked face that kind of looks like he's going, ooh. Oh, and the base that his butt plugs into. Okay, so something I just discovered. I was gonna do a shot of him on the stand. Here's the stand. It's got a bendy wire, it's great. This is the new connector, right? Because the old connector was just like a little clip thing that would clip onto this guy, and it didn't really work. So they've added this port on the butt. You take the butt flap off and you plug it into here. Now, one thing you need to know, because I just didn't realize this because I wasn't paying attention properly, this is a very shallow port. So this is only going to go in about that far and that's it. And it does hold it up. However, I pushed it too far and it flexed and I broke it. So you need to pay attention and make sure make sure you know that that's shallow. It still works on my copy, like the stand still holds them up fine, so there's nothing, I'm not really that worried. I did crack it, so be careful. That's a lot of stuff, more than Scourge came with actually for the same price. The Autobot symbol on the base does light up the gun and the eyes, but alas, I ran out of batteries, but they do light up. All of the wheels are rubber and they do spin, which is just fun to fidget with. Like this has been on my desk for the last like week as I've been writing this slowly, and I've just been fidgeting with the wheels. And being a Yolopark toy, he can pose very well, though there are 2 big things that bug me on the original that still bother me here. So I know I said there are actually 2 things that bug me. There are 3 things that bug me, as I'm discovering more while shooting this video. So his articulation is really, really good, like really, really good. I'd say it's probably, of the 3 Optimus Primes that they've done, it's probably the best because it can be the most dynamic. Because like this guy, you had the weird bicep swivel things, which I did clip off. And then on, well, this Optimus, mine's just really loose. So I've been enjoying this quite a bit. But the camera's crooked. There are still a couple things that bother me. Number 1, the head. It's got a double ball joint. It is still really tight at that top joint, just like the old one. But you can get that much tilt side to side. It can do a full 360, and it can look up that far and down pretty far, which is nice. These shoulders, they can rotate full 360. This flap moves out and then the entire shoulder pad moves out, so you can get the arms to go that high up if you want. You've got your bicep rotation. You have to move this piece out of the way manually to activate the double jointed elbows, but you do have double jointed elbows. The wrists are on ball joints. Now when you're putting the blades on, There's a way I figured out to do it easily without having to take the armor panels off. And to do that, you take them, you plug it in this way, and then you rotate it down. And then it sits on the arm properly. Because if you rotate it the other way, it starts, you hear those clicky noises, it pushes past this, and that's not very fun. So yeah, put the arm blade on like this, rotate it down, and there you go, now it's on the arm. He does have articulated fingers. It is a 3-finger trigger finger split with 2 knuckles in each part, and then a ball joint and a knuckle at the thumb. The second thing that I wish they had improved on over the original is the ab crunch, because he crunches forward that far and back that far. That's all you get. It's not a lot. If you wiggle it out a little bit, you get quite a bit more, which I like. Then it sort of gives you this gap here, because he does the whole spine thing, but you do get quite a nice bit of side-to-side motion. And then you have a waist joint. Now, the third and final thing that I wish they had improved on over the original is the hip skirts. I didn't like them on the original, and I still don't like them here. They do move, but they don't move out of the way very well. He has drop-down hips, and he kicks that far forward. But if you want to get him into like a kneeling pose, you kind of can't, because these really get in the way. And then the butt flap can move, but this panel likes to come off, and it likes to come off. So that, I just wish the hip skirt area was redesigned for this. But the hips do go forward, like I said, they go back, they can go out. You have your thigh rotation, which stops at the sculpt there and there. Shove that back up. You do have a triple jointed knee. It's kind of wild. You get a joint here, and a joint here, and a joint here. So he bends here, and then he bends here, and then he bends here. So you can really get this how you want the armor to look, because of all the different like moving parts in there, which I love. And the ankles can go down, they can go up, that can come off. You have foot rotation, ankle tilt, and a toe bend. So he is very, very posable. And even with the hip skirt thing, I still kind of like posing him more than the other 2 primes. This one's not bad. This one's still fantastic. And I do kind of like this prime a little bit more, just because I have more of an attachment to this design than this, because this was in 2 movies and this was only in 1. But yeah, this one is a little bit more dynamic to pose than this thing. And then, I mean, there's the G1 design. But yeah, also, this has gotten loose, I've just noticed. I have to tighten that. So yeah, I totally think this is worth the extra $30. Kind of more so than Scourge, because you get way more stuff with this, and he's Optimus Prime, so naturally he's a bit more dynamic than Scourge was. Because in the movie, Scourge doesn't really do much in the way of dynamic sort of poses when he's fighting, whereas Optimus does. He looks and feels very nice now, and that base just elevates it. Like, the whole package is so much more worth it than the original. But that's been my look at Yolopark AMK Pro Optimus Prime. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.